kerfuffle. So much different Hogs today. Let's play pickleball. Just wide from Tammy there.
Let's go, squeeze. Way to start, ladies. 0-0-1.
Wow.
That was very low from Lacey. It's a great speed up. Etta didn't see it coming.
And that's the thing with Lacey. The offense can be scary when it is on.
100%. Yeah, she's a little bit riskier as a player. Sometimes it's on and it's amazing. Sometimes we get a few more errors.
Maybe the best 1-y out of the air in the women's.
Yeah, Etta does an amazing job of keeping her opponents back and just kind of shrinking that kitchen. She's so good out of the air. It's a good speed up by Lacey. Etta was half there, kind of hesitated.
Yes. Yeah, half there is not good enough.
That's half into the net.
Exactly. Look at Sam Parker poach over there and pull it back cross court, and what a start for the squeeze.
Yeah, I like that. The Lacey drive and the Samantha poaching. She's very good at that role.
So what a start, 4-0 for the squeeze. And look who's making his way over to the bench here. Colin Johns. Is he an honorary Hog? Is he alumni at least, Steckel?
Both. And also a brother, so everything. So I'm sure he's cheering for the team, his former team and his brother.
Or like he's just taking one of Ben's paddles.
Looks like that is with option C.
Yeah, Colin's just stealing paddles from his brother here, and that is wild. Maybe for singles if they go Dreambreaker.
Maybe, yeah. He does like the elongated paddle for singles.
So he was not here to watch, cheer, or help. He was here to steal, Deckel.
Yeah, didn't see that one coming.
How about this start? So when you're down 4-0, you got to get going 1 game to 11. What do you got to tell Tammy and Etta, who have never played a match together?
Yeah, again, it's hard to, with a slow start like that, just get the energy up, put a few more balls in play, kind of feel the game a bit more, get into it, and then start being more aggressive once you feel a little bit better. I like that combo from Lacey, though. Just execution at the end wasn't great. And as you can see, Lacey doesn't want to let them dink and get into the game. She wants to keep playing her style.
There you see the win probability. Slight favorites are the squeeze, certainly looking like heavy favorites with the way they're playing here. And I know there's AI all over the place in the world, but AI and computers don't know about chemistry.
Very true.
And not knowing how often these players have played together.
Right, this is the first time Etta and Tammy are playing together. Definitely a big factor.
Yeah, because MLP, the energy and that connectivity is so important. What a shot, cross body.
Great flick from Lacey, yeah. She's one of the best at that as well. And she likes to go also behind the player and kind of catch them covering the middle. It's a great option.
Wow, Etta diving to cover that middle like you said, and surprised.
You got to keep him guessing, Dave.
Totally. Just when she's taking it out of the air, it's so hard to get the ball to bounce.
Do you think Ben taught her that?
He loves to sit on that ball out of the air, as you know better than anybody.
Great counter by Tammy. Great slide to the backhand. She's got a really powerful backhand.
So a huge stop to keep them at 4.
Looks like they're settling in a little bit.
Wow, and a swing and a miss, strike one for Parker on the off speed there.
Yeah, it was a great setup by Tammy to get into the kitchen. She got the ball she wanted. Great angle.
And Anisha Smith never going to let somebody serve out of turn.
No, she's always on it.
I mean, we went to 9th shot drive there, Deckel.
If it's a deep ball and it's tough for you to drop it, I think it's a good play.
I agree.
I think you should give yourself a little bit more of a margin on those. You're not going for 100% drive on those. It's kind of like a 60% drive to keep the ball in play and hopefully get a better one in the next one.
Totally agree with that. You're not trying to hit winners when you're playing defense. Within one for the Hogs. Beautiful shot. Field goal is good from Lacey Schneemann. I love the way she air traffic controlled that. Took the ball, told Sam, I got it.
Yes, she's also very deceptive with her forehand. She can go a lot of different places.
Oh my. Etta just played a ball in the doubles alley, which we do not have in our sport.
Yes, it's so hard for us sometimes to judge. I do the same thing when the ball is coming ATP. It's so close to you, and you're not sure if it's going in or not, so it's hard to leave it. I like that pattern for Etta. She's so consistent in the cross court. She goes with Lacey a few shots and then try to attack maybe Samantha from the air.
Oh my. So she knows that's the vulnerability of Tammy, but that's why Tammy gives it to you, because that is a thin margin over there.
Very true. Gives you a small target. It was a good play by Lacey. Just missed.
So good hold there to not have to switch down 3. Man.
Amazing drive. So low. Catching them and stacking.
81 degree. I mean, what a day.
It's beautiful out here, Dave.
Had a little thunderstorm roll in. That's why the Hogs did not debut their new squad last night, so that match was moved. Not a fan when both players are trying to take the third.
4-5-2.
Now she's going with a drop behind Lacey, unwinding the stack, catching her twice with 2 different shots.
5-5-2.
Love going to whoever's coming in
Yes.
after the stack, especially.
There you see it again. Well done from Samantha Parker there, as Tammy had caught her with some angles, but that one stayed up and Sam made her pay. But they get it to 5-all. That's huge. Next point that's scored either side will switch.
5-5-1.
And beautifully.
Your best performance deserves the best gear. It's why we create our Zaya Active clothing to support your every move, whether you're snagging a PR or a catnap. Designed in Utah and loved everywhere, Zaya clothes are backed by a 1-year quality guarantee. Now's the perfect time to try Zaya.
Welcome back, everybody. The score is as close as the dupers are here. Just 400 separating these two. And after a hot start for the squeeze, as you said, Deckel, looked like Tammy and Edda's starting to figure this out, and they're going to get better and better. Look at that miss hit, find the court, and what a track down from Sam Parker.
You love the miss hit lob.
I do. I just don't love it when someone's as good as Sam and can go get it. But then Tammy, again, that outside hip cross-court attack.
Yeah, she seems to really like that one. Catching Samantha a couple times there.
6-5-2.
Another good play by Lacey, just missed.
Yes, some of these ladies like to cover their mouth. They can't believe that that ball didn't go over. And I'm not saying Lacey was saying anything she needed to cover her mouth for. Chance to tie it here for the Hogs. What a dig from Tammy, and then coming in hot, finds the right hip.
Yes, definitely feeling more comfortable there. We see a lot of those higher balls going cross court as well from the ladies.
Oh, there's a great take from Edda.
She's so good at that. Poaching in the middle.
Yes. Yeah, make Sam beat you down the line and just cheat.
Yes, she saw Sam a little bit off balance, so that's a good time to squeeze the line and look for the ball from the air.
And I see your one-y, Edda, and I raise you. That's nice from Lacey.
We got a one-y fight here. Who's got the best back-end roll?
Great pressure. I didn't love the take from Tammy in the middle there. Got them off to a tough spot, but they have the lead, and for the first time today, we've got a match where it's switching back and forth. Miami just dominated the Hustlers in our first match. And how huge is this for the Hogs? Because you know Ben's going to play 2 more times.
Yeah, very big. You know the Squeeze are thinking about it as well. Some extra pressure.
There's the athleticism of Schneemann.
Great hands by Edda. She's got some of the most powerful hands, especially on their back end.
So, empty trip, and I saw both Dylan and Fed saying they want to see the return to Tammy. We'll see if that can be executed.
Sure is.
Just wide, and Schneemann was ready to call timeout. And I'm not sure what stopped her there. She took 2 steps. Okay.
Fed from the bench saying, timeout, timeout.
Yeah, so what a response here. Down early were Edda and Tammy, and now they're 3 points from winning. And the new look Hogs, are they a thing? We'll see. They're up 2. Can bring to the table. Little tentative early, but now they've got it going on. The question is, can they finish? Wow, just a couple slid over. Wow, Edda finally saw a ball, and Lacey had a nice counter.
Yeah, they're definitely targeting Tammy a little bit more now because Edda has been coming up clutch with some great plays. Great block by Lacey.
Wow, tough miss at 8-6. So 2 points from the Hogs getting this all-important women's match. What a shot from Etta Tuionetoa.
Rocket.
Game point for the Hogs.
10-6.
Where's the return going?
It's definitely going to Tammy. Oh, switcheroo, and then Etta tried to do too much. So 1 game point saved.
Etta was hoping the poach would do the trick.
Yes, walk it off and say, welcome to Carolina.
Second serve.
So if somebody misses a third, do you always go back to it or not?
I like doing that.
6-10.
Yes, to be honest, especially when if you're feeling a little tight at the end of the game. And there we see it.
So back-to-back missed thirds from Lacey Schneemann. Game point 2 for Carolina.
10-6-1.
Etta comes over and takes it, drops a dime. Oh my.
Second serve.
Tammy wanted to walk up this time.
Did she ever. An onslaught of just recoiling Tui's out of the air, but catches the net.
10-6-2.
Game point 3. And that is well wide. And welcome to Carolina, Etta. Down early and then just flawless. You want to know why they brought her in? You just saw it. And she and Ben are probably the best mixed team in all of Major League Pickleball. So look out, everybody. Roscoe, it's your turn with Ben coming up next. So Bellamy gets it started. Let's play pickleball. And Roscoe sends it the first ball he sees.
Yeah, great start. He said, I'm not dinking with you guys. I'm going to play my game. I think we are going to see as well a lot of cross-court dinks between Fed and Ben. They both love that pattern.
And how do you, as the opponents, know you want to get a lot of balls to Roscoe, but it's got to be the right ball. It's still a very good player.
Yes, Roscoe is also very long, so it's hard to get the ball to bounce in front of him. So it definitely has to be a ball that you are more in control of.
1-1-1. Point.
Again, first ball speed up from Roscoe. Statement.
I think we'll see him settle in here. Just out, and no one loves an earning more than you, my friend.
I love it. I think it should be done much more by anybody.
5'8" versus your 6'4". It's not fair. It's so much easier. Oh my. What a disaster. Middle Dick, which team? The team that's played a ton together or the new team?
That is surprising that it happens first for the squeeze.
Somehow that caught. 4-1 for the squeeze.
4-1-2.
Nice, great hands by Carolina. Roscoe's got some heavy hands as well.
So Ben Johns now serving for the first time in this match as points came aplenty to start here.
Second serve. One, 4-2. Side out.
And just amped, I'm sure.
Yes, Roscoe's another big server. He definitely goes for a serve, and he also gets a few errors on it.
Second serve. 4-1-2.
Great angle by Ben. He loves that one. When it's a little higher, give it that little extra flick wide.
And short angle, too,
Yes.
to make him have to run at a angle, not just parallel.
Not too much you can do from a defensive position there. Not what Dylan meant to do, but that'll work.
I mean, they sell you the edge guard, right? So, I mean, they don't sell you, they give you. But
it's a part of the paddle.
yes. And I don't understand how in the world Ben doesn't take that third. How does Roscoe get a panic backhand there?
Yeah, definitely a ball Ben should be taking. I'm sure they'll figure it out as they play more.
Let's see what Roscoe does after missing the prior serve. Does he go for the big one? Slays it in, middle cut. Wow, just pretty. Roscoe Bellamy.
Showing us that reach. Great angle.
2-4-2.
Just paints the line.
Side out.
It's a good deep return from Dylan. Going cross court with your return, you can also go a little bit harder. You get more room to play with.
I love Ben went right over and talked to him, really engaged with his new partner here.
Very important to get Roscoe to feel comfortable.
And cross-court attack just destroyed by Frazier right there.
5-2-1.
I know they went to dinner last night as well, trying to get that
Yes.
chemistry on and off the court.
You're talking Roscoe and
Roscoe and Ben, yes.
Second serve.
I don't know if Ben will do that one again.
No.
Dylan was on it. Maybe a little too on it, a little early.
5-2-2.
It was so slow, he took like 3 hacks at it. Oh my. Oh my. Stakrsud's like it's all good.
He knows it wasn't on purpose.
No, in the firefight, definitely not.
That was great hands by Fed, because
Yes.
Roscoe hit a really good counter, but Fed was ready with the combo.
So they hold him off 6. Let's see if they can add to the lead.
Great leave by Dylan.
Full
swing
swing
leave.
Yes.
You love those.
Those count too, Deckel.
Those are the only ones I'm doing.
2-5-2. Side out.
A lot of thirds going to Roscoe.
Yes. And then the
Transition
fifth
as well. Yes.
Which may be even more important because Ben is just money in the midcourt.
Roscoe's so long, he can cover with the backhand so much. You see him like he's not even considering a forehand, and he just
5-2-2.
so good there with his backhand off his forehand side.
Oh my, and Ben misses the combo, and that gets us to 6. So the squeeze with a nice effort in Ben, everybody, and get all that great information from Pickleball Magazine. All right, let's see if the Hogs fellas have a comeback in them. So that's 2 rallies in a row where Ben has had, some would call the best shot in all of pickleball, and hasn't finished it.
Yes, great cover there by Fed. He went cross court, but Fed was reading it.
Oh my, well look at this madness. Just wide. Ben didn't see it, so he's going to challenge his in ruling.
That was very close.
We have a challenge of the in ruling. The in ruling puts us at.
Let's see if Onisha has an opinion that's different.
After review, the in ruling stands.
Oh,
Carolina, you lose one free
Okay.
challenge. You
All
have
right.
2 remaining. Orlando Squeeze, you have 3 free challenges remaining. We'll resume play at 8-2-2.
so the wild point ends up going in the Squeeze's favor.
8-2-2. Point.
That's tough coming out of the challenge timeout.
Yes.
9-2-2.
Wow, so Frazier sitting on the Scorpion to mess with the Ben attack, but couldn't get it reloaded.
Right, he hits that first one for the combo for the second one, and he got the second one down, and Dylan was in trouble there.
Great run, though, coming out of the side switch.
Fed is on those attacks.
Is he ever?
His hands have been on fire in this game.
2-9-2. Point.
Long discussion with Ben and
3-9-2.
Roscoe about what to do with the third here. Let's see what happens. I'll take it.
Side out.
Fed is great with that roll also. Can hit a lot of spots.
And the dude mirrored his game after Ben, so pretty good model to follow, or at least try to follow. What an ATP on the dead sprint from Stakrsud.
Point.
Oh, those are the fun ones if you're fast enough to get there, and he was. Scrapes the paddle.
10-3-1.
Game point to tie this up for Orlando. And Stakrsud says, we are done here.
Great walk-off for him.
Man.
ATP and then that.
That's the way to do it. So, pioneers here as Ben Johns and Etta Tuionetoa back together. Let's play pickleball.
Great hands by Dylan. He's got some of the fastest hands in the game.
How can Sam and Dylan pull an upset here?
I think they should definitely keep Ben honest. He will try to really pressure and taking a lot of balls from the middle and a little bit from Eda's court, just like that. Unlucky there with a net, 2 net courts to start. But yeah, definitely keep Ben honest and trying to put pressure on Eda as well with attacks and dinks wide to her. I like that from Dylan, though. Being aggressive, he's going to have to do that. Take it a little bit out of Ben's hands.
And again, it was the Squeeze that chose to put this team out against Ben and Etta. Wow, are they going to survive this? The answer is no.
Point.
What a serve. Good start for the Squeeze here.
Yeah, Eda was at midcourt after the serve.
Yes.
2-0-2.
Boy, that almost caught.
Yeah, that ball went wide because of Ben's spin on the paddle. Samantha was very surprised by that.
Just deep from Ben there.
He's putting a lot of pressure, though, early on.
0-2-2.
Baiting them to go behind him and then going for it with his favorite shot.
Side out.
Dylan loves that fake. The forehand fake, you never know what he's going to do. He can hit it as hard as he can at your chest, or he can hit it soft like that to your feet, and you don't know what's happening.
Great start here for the squeeze, and I like Samantha to take the thirds for this team. I know Dylan comes and takes a lot, but her thirds are really good.
Her thirds are great, and Dylan is one of the best at poaching, especially off of drives.
Like that ball right there, I'd much rather have Sam take it. Wow, another miss from Ben, and 4-0.
Yeah, great start from the squeeze. A lot of energy from Dylan. Love to see it.
4-0-1. Second serve.
I'm sure Ben will dial it in with shots like that.
Yes.
A couple uncharacteristic misses early on.
4-0-2. Side out.
Another huge serve. That was kind of a desperation, like, hack at the return.
Yeah, worked.
0-4-1.
See if the Hawks can get on the board here.
Point.
That'll help. Ed and Ben wanting to continue their 2 gold streak run and MLP winning run.
1-4-1. Point.
They'll take multiple visits to the freebie factory. You do not need to help them with their cause.
100%. That's a lot of breathing room. From 0 to 2, you love to see it.
Point.
And they have done very little to get 3 points quickly. This isn't even off bench serve.
3-4-1. Second serve. 3-4-2. Point.
What a take and a drive. You are giving up the entire court there.
Yeah, another great drive by Ben. Dylan should have stayed home a little bit more. Ben was driving it from his sideline. Trust Samantha to cover your middle.
And that somehow lands. I love when you see that Etta, though, that is on the prowl.
Yes, she always plays better when she's looking for the ball more rather than, where's the ball coming, and kind of in a defensive position.
And just like that, look at this. This could be a 6-point run, and that is exactly what it's going to be.
Out of nowhere.
4-0 squeeze. Tennis Academy, and the Hogs are on a rampage right now. 6 points in a row. What a pull there. And 7 points in a row now, plus it's Ben. Does that even make it feel like 107?
It sure does. It definitely makes it feel like a lot more. I feel like you had such a great start, and out of nowhere you're down 3.
Oh, absolute sorcery from Ben Johnson. How does that stay in?
I thought I was going out too. It's not just you, Dylan.
8-4-2.
8 in a row. That was a whoopsie dink up the line. Make it 9. Could they rattle off in a mid-match golden pickle here almost 11 straight?
That would be something. Dylan trying to stop the momentum. Smart.
Has to. I mean, they're thinking, look what we did. We're up 4 game point. They got the ball back down 4-0.
Yes, Etta has been so solid, setting Ben up with cross-court, with blocks, with good drops.
Third shot lob from Ben. Are you kidding me? He's playing with his food now. And that'll do
11.
it. Absolute rampage. Make it, take it at its absolute finest. Are you kidding me? So guaranteed at least 1 point here for the Hogs, but that's not going to be good enough. Roscoe can now show, be a monster. Come out here with Tammy Emmrich and make something happen. Let's play pickleball.
Yeah, they're the underdogs in this game. He can play a bit looser. Let's see what he brings.
Old man groan from Stakrsud there. Just wide.
The grunt helps you get there quicker, Dave.
Just gets those fast twitch muscles moving a little faster.
Second serve.
Guys.
0-0-2.
Roscoe Bellamy is everywhere. Roll heavy dinks and then just hunted the ball.
I love that. Yeah, he put Lacey under pressure, recovered fast to his spot, and attacked again.
Second serve.
I would like to see Tammy stay closer to the line on that one. Lacey's ball was quite deep, gave up a lot of space.
0-0-2. Point.
Even Fed called it out for him there as the wind took it. And Roscoe, like yourself, has a huge serve, and this is a place to make it work, especially here serving to Lacey. Oh, counter me this, says Tammy.
Tammy was on it, really compact there on the forehand, straight down.
Okay.
0-2.
Good
See
start.
another big serve from Roscoe. Oh my God.
Went for an ace on the tee, and I think he just missed it, but I don't know that I've...
Challenge, you have one remaining, excuse me. Orlando Squeeze, you have 3 free challenges remaining. You will resume play at side out 0-2-1.
I mean, that's as close as you're ever going to see of Stakrsud get ace. Like, we're John McEnroe Tennis Academy getting ace, no paddle on it.
100%.
Survives.
He wasn't even close to it.
Oh. Sends it through, and it's in.
Yeah, that was great by Roscoe.
And I think we're seeing the pressure of playing with Ben is now relieved, and he can just go be the monster that he is in mixed.
Yes, he's taking the fourth very well. He's very hard to get in of because he's so long. And yeah, being aggressive, great shots.
Tammy Emmrich playing very well too. Now, all that being said, it's only 2-0. So let's see. We saw a 4-0 lead evaporate faster than water in the Sahara Desert in the last match.
It's just the beginning, Dave.
Second serve.
So what's he going to do with the serve here? Because this is their biggest weapon by far. Heavy. What a get from Stakrsud. Oh, I wish that would have gone over to see what happened.
Yeah.
They Ernie on the speed up.
Roscoe's in a tricky position there. He didn't think Lacey was going to attack that one. You can see both Fed and Lacey avoiding Roscoe with the dinks.
3-0-2.
Very hard to dink to get the ball to bounce in front of him.
Great take of the drive from Stakrsud. Do add one though.
0-3-1. Second serve.
Middle is not open when you're against a tall guy.
Listen to Mr. Tall Guy say it.
0-3-2.
But it couldn't be more true. Oh, goes with the dropper, but Stakrsud's there with ease and just misses sending it back. Had Stakrsud completely fooled.
That is a confidence shot, though.
1-3-2.
Just missed.
Side out.
Again, if the Hogs could get 3 points out of this match, massive.
Huge.
3-1-1.
So Lacey makes the hard stuff and misses the easy one there. And Tammy Emmrich so solid getting Roscoe engaged on the drive and crash here.
Yeah, I like that play a lot. Tammy driving and Roscoe crashing. Tried the other way around. Just mishit there.
Ball's coming in bed.
Do that again, Lacey. Here we go, squeeze. Great job, Lace. Let's go fit it.
Especially when a team is unwinding, you're going to look to do more of that, more of the shake and bake.
What a read from Roscoe jumping in there, and again, Emmrich so solid.
Yes, great dinks by Tammy, but as you saw Roscoe there, he was staying on his side as if the middle is open, or even like a little bit towards Tammy, and then taking the step right as Lacey is hitting.
An air milled return, and what do we have here? 17-1 on the last 18 points of mixed doubles for the Hogs. 11 for Benedetta, now 6-1 for Roscoe and Tammy. Could this be the team you don't want to play? We'll see if they can finish after this.
He sure is at the moment. He's been playing very aggressive, taking a lot of courts, big serve, big drives, and at the kitchen, moving very well.
And there he is again. And the Roscoe Bellamy experience is fantastic here in mixed. What a job from overcoming not his best in men's, and we know why. We talked about it. The question is, can you take this to 11? That's a heck of a run, though, for the Hogs. So Stakrsud is one of the fiercest competitors out there. So can he and Lacey find a comeback? Wow.
Pulled it from so low cross court. Fed didn't see that one coming.
Stakrsud smiling like, are you kidding me? And just camped out. I've seen you do that a million times. Unwinding can sometimes be a benefit.
Yeah, it can. You get to the middle really fast, and the person dropping doesn't even know where to go exactly. So you're coming from that direction.
Great first volley. Here's where you'd like to just scrape one together somehow each time. Wow, and just
they'll take it.
Absolute freebie at the worst time. Hogs 3 points from 3 points right here.
Look for Fed to try to get involved a little bit more. Great roll by Tammy.
And it is 9-1. 20-1 now, Deckel, for the Hogs on the mixed side. Unbelievable.
Mixed specialist team?
Maybe. I mean, that's when you look at the moves they made, you knew Etta is going to upgrade. With Caitlin Christian has nothing to do with what we're about to say.
9-1-2.
Just clinical from Bellamy, and we are at match point. That is one happy human being, Ben John.
Sure is, sure is. It's been as clean as it gets by Tammy and Roscoe. Just like that last point, seeing the same thing over and over.
Oh my, so off the tape. As well as Roscoe's playing, I can't believe the wild behind the back stab didn't go in, but one game point save. Can they put some scoreboard pressure on them?
I like that from Fed.
Yeah, I mean, you have to just send it all now. And
Yes, changing the pattern a little bit as well. It's been a lot of poaches by Roscoe off of Lacey's dinks.
Point.
got to start somewhere. There's 2.
3-10-1.
Couple more, maybe some scoreboard pressure.
Yes.
Okay.
Point.
Thinking about the timeout.
Yeah.
I think they decided one more.
If you say one more, just do it.
I agree.
4-10-1.
And
we see
here
it.
it comes.
Timeout, Carolina Hogs.
So
5-10-1.
4 in a row, Deckel on a 1. And guess what? Bench smiling. Roscoe's pulling stuff from everywhere. Match point. It was off the tape, too. Like, they were ready to just run it out. And suddenly, the lead is only 5. And that dude right there is fierce. So you're not going to get a gift from him.
No, Fed never gives up. He always going to fight until the end. And that's pickleball, Dave.
Exactly.
I mean, a few points, a couple airs, a few good points by the squeeze. Now it's scoreboard pressure. That last point is the hardest to get.
So, on a 1, Lacey was so solid on those last couple after giving a few away, including a missed return on that last possession. So, Lacey has to outplay Tammy right now.
She has to, yes. They have to get 1, maybe 2 more, get another side out, and get it closer.
And
They're
again,
still on the 1.
Yes. So, Stakrsud is ready to go. And this is where I want to see how does a couple of people who haven't played together, that being
15 seconds.
Tammy
Carolina, no timeout. Orlando, no timeout.
and Roscoe, how do you problem solve right now?
Time in. 5-10-1.
Yeah, and clinching the win is different than any other game, too.
Huge first volley there, so timeout, settled the nerves, get a high one.
5-10-2.
Can they get 2 stops in a row? Wow.
Point.
Nightmare scenario there for the Hogs. The lead is 4.
6-10-2.
But a missed third from Lacey, so they grab a halfway there. However, they're staring at a match point number 2.
For sure. Obviously have to get the stop here.
And they do not. And the new look Hogs not just win it, they win it without going to a dream breaker, and they grab all 3 points here, dominating mixed doubles. And what do we have here? Maybe a little fear just got sent to St. Louis, to Dallas, to Brooklyn, to LA in their first match and grab all 3 points in the standings. The fellas from the Hogs are on center. Ben and Roscoe, congrats, Ben. I'll start with you. New look, new team, and a nice win. What was the key to winning today?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, yeah, 2 new players on the team, and I got the women's, which is a strong start. Obviously, Roscoe and I are figuring out our stuff, but really got to give all the win credit here to Roscoe, playing huge with Tammy and just taking over the court. Really, he went God mode.
Yeah, great playing, Roscoe. What's your mindset shift after playing the right with Ben and then playing left and taking so much court?
Yeah, I told Ben, I mean, I should have been on the left in men's dubs. We messed that up big time. I know men's dubs was just a little bit of a slow start. You know, I've been out for a little bit with an injury, and so coming back and just getting the feel of things. And mixed doubles felt really well. I think I was just on my feet more. I was able to move a little more, and things started working out. But we're just having fun. You know, New York City, pizza and pickleball. It's all you can really ask for.
So Ben, everybody's like, how in the world is a Ben Johns team in last place? However, you make these moves, Are you a team that can make a run back? There's plenty of matches left and get into the playoff mix here.
Yeah, I don't really know the math. I don't know how many points we're at and how many you need for the cutoff for the standings. So I will check the math and get back to you. But obviously, with the performance today, I know we can win matches, and obviously that's huge for points. So you know, it's not too late.
It is not too late indeed. And Roscoe, finally with you. Obviously, we saw you just go bananas out there in mixed doubles. What was your mindset sitting there? I know you've been out, as you mentioned. There's a lot of pressure playing with the dude to your right. What did you think about as they were playing mixed to be able to get yourself ready to be the closer here and not have to deal with a dream breaker against a good squad on the other side?
Just having fun. That's really it. Just good vibes and just having fun. There was no mindset shift. It was just go out there, try to play smart pickleball and have a good time, and that's what I did.
Well, if that's what having a good time looks like, I want to have what you're having, because that was a great time there. What a win to close it from Roscoe and Tammy Emmrich, who was solid as a rock by your side. So guess what? They call it Pickleball down there in Carolina, and they are off and running with their new team. Congrats, fellas. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
All right, so the Hogs get the upset that they had to have, and we'll see where this goes. They're going to be playing some teams that even in the standings they may not be favored, but what we just saw, Deckel, are you nervous? You got to play them.
Brooklyn's got it. Come on.
Okay. Well, love having the big fella by my side. Love having the Sparkies in the crowd. Deckel and I are done for the day. Drew Felios and Arita Terry.